So as I told you, this is my profile. When you get a chance, you can just refer to my LinkedIn profile. My name is Shyam Kakumani. Right, as I told you, I'm heading a technology division for Pepi Infotech, and we are building products. Also, we are providing certain services where I give a trainings to corporates also. The corporates meaning, let's say you are a fresher, you joined a company, and you are not able to start working in a project. So that's where we come into the picture. We help you learn all the technologies, processes, and all, so that you can smoothly start working in a project. So that's about of me. Then coming back to the program, Java full stack. So how many of you are working professional? I see there are four people are working professionals. So Java is one of the, I'm making note of here. See, these are the things which I'm going to explain you today. And I'll take up all your questions and I'll try to address all of your questions. Java full stack. So what is a full stack as per you guys? Guys, my sessions are always interactive. The reason is you will never ever learn anything on just by listening. You have to start explaining what you understood. In case if you don't understand anything or everything, you can ask the question, so that it's more of you have to communicate everywhere. See, as part of this course, I'll tell you what all you will learn. You will learn the first is competence. The competence are skills required for you to perform your job, which is your technical skills. Second is communication, right? So either it is an oral communication or a written communication or any sort of communication about of your project you're going to discuss with your colleagues or a seniors or a clients. Then you will learn about of collaboration. By the time you complete this program, you know how to work with other people, because when you start working in a companies, you will ideally have two types of roles. One is called IC, which is individual contributor. Individual contributor or a team player, where you will be part of a team. So ideally, you being starting your career, you will not be an individual contributor, because you have to be having a lot of stuff for you to do be that, but you will be a team player. So you should be knowing about of how you communicate your task and how you ask the questions and all. So you will be learning about of collaboration. Then you will learn about of culture. So how the software environment will be there. Yeah, what to ask, what not to ask, whom to ask, all those things. So it's more than, see, you might think that it is your comfort competence, but that alone is not sufficient for you to be survived. See, you may get into a job, but once you get into a job, there is so many other things come into picture. That's where all these three additional points, which is communication, collaboration, and culture, come into picture for you to be perform better in your job, right? So whatever I'm asking, it's part of your communication. See, my sessions are always interactive. The interactive in the sense, I'll ask you the question, you should come back with your answers, which is known to you. If it is correct, well and good. If it is not, I'll try to correct you and we'll keep moving. And how my sessions will be, first, you will be having a class. Second, you will be having a review of the class at the end of the day. Then on the next day, we will have a revision of the class. So that way, what happens is, it's not you're just understanding, but we are recollecting what we learned, and I'll give certain tasks for you to perform. So initial days will be less, but going further, once enough concepts are there, I'll give you assignments, and you have to complete those assignments and come back on the next day, where I will validate it, correct it, and we'll move on. So this is how the whole program comes. So coming back to the Java full stack, what is a full stack according to you guys?
In full stack, we need one programming language.
Okay.
One
Okay. 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 You want one programming language, one server technologies, and one web technologies. Okay. Fine. It's a combination of both front end and back end. Okay, guys, anybody else in the online?
So full stack is a computer system, say
Okay,
application.
okay, okay, Shweta, anybody else? What is a stack? Did you hear the name stack? So,
Yes, sir.
yeah, what is a stack?
Stack means inserting in the same end and deleting from same end. That I learned.
Okay, so stack is nothing but you're talking technically or in general, stacking
Okay.
items. So it is called LIFO model, last in first out model. Right? That is, you go to a restaurant, there is 100 plates are kept. You don't take from the bottom, right? You take from the top, correct? That plate you will take from the top, not from the bottom, right? So it is technically stack is one of the data structure. Okay. Stack is one of the data structure. But here, when you come to the full stack, see, stack is nothing but bunch of things together. You call it as a stack. So here, what is the stacks are your tools, technologies, and frameworks. Okay, they're stacked together. Stack means multiple items, you can say. And how you fetch those one is last in first out, LIFO model. So when you say Java full stack, okay, stack is bunch of items and full stack, that is complete items required for you to develop an application. So today you will hear full stack engineering. Okay, full stack engineering courses. So in the full stack engineer, there are many technologies come into picture. So one of what we are talking about of is Java full stack. And you will have a Python full stack. You will have a MERN, mean. Okay. MERN stands for MongoDB, ExpressDB, React.js, and Node.js. Okay. Here, the only difference for the MERN and mean, instead of R, which is React.js, here it is Angular framework. Currently, these are the 4 most popular engineering, full stack engineering stack available in the market, right? There are few more, but these are, mainly used, right? So we are interested in Java full stack. Okay. So as I told you, a stack is nothing but multiple tools, technologies, and frameworks together. And a full stack, as full stack means for you to complete an application, okay, especially now we'll talk about of types of applications. Then if you are using a web application, you require what are the tools, technologies, and we call it as a full stack. The full stack comes with different flavors, which is Java full stack, Python full stack, MERN, mean, and there are MEVN also. It is called Vue.js. Right? It is only the third letter which is changing. These are a JavaScript framework full stack engineering, right? So as part of your full stack engineering, ideally, you will be learning front-end technologies and back-end technologies. So in back-end technologies, it is again divided into server-side code and database. Right, guys? So when you are combining front-end and back-end together, you call it as a full stack engineering. Did you understand? Yes, guys? Are you able to understand what I say?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Now, Coming back to, as part of your front-end engineering, you will learn HTML, CSS. There is versions, HTML5, CSS3, JavaScript, and React.js. Okay, along with JavaScript, we will learn advanced JavaScript called ES6 concepts also, because that is little advanced, which is useful for you to, make the code, better. Okay. Then as part of backend engineering, you will learn core Java. You learn, let's say here we will use a PostgreSQL database. Okay. You will learn JDBC, how to connect with the database. You will learn servlets, JSP, which is a web framework. You will learn Spring framework. Then Spring Boot. So together, this front-end engineering and back-end engineering tools, you call it as a full stack engineering. So these are the tools and technologies we cover for Java full stack engineering. Understood, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So these all are high level on a programming level. Then here you will use a additional tools. See, for your front end to develop, you will use a VS Code as IDE, right? Then you require Node.js as a backend runtime you require. So you will learn these two things as part of your front end. And as part of back end, you will learn a STS IDE, Spring Tool Suite IDE. Then you learn Maven, right? You will learn Git. So the whole program will be consisting of all the real-time tools, technologies, and frameworks. Once you're done, you are ready to start, developing your own projects. And from day one, you can start working in the projects. That is what is the expectation of this whole program. Are you clear on this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now coming back. So what are the types of programming? Do you know there is a programming? Why do we write programs or a code? What is the reason? Go ahead, guys. When you are learning, don't worry, don't feel hesitate to ask the questions as well as explain what you know. Okay, this is an opportunity for you to discuss and improve on your skills. So don't hesitate to talk. And you might think that somebody else know better than you, somebody doesn't know. No, don't worry at all. It's like you and me. You have to think that, I'm here for you, here to teach you. And you are the one who is asking questions. Forget about the rest of the people beside you. You need not to worry about of them. Right? So when you're learning, as much as possible you learn, you will be doing better in your interviews and your job. Yes. Programming for? Talk in English. Talk in English. Don't worry. See, that's what I'm telling you. If you start Telugu, you will drag me down to talk in Telugu. So I want you to elevate. I want you to improve onto the next levels. You talk anything, no problem. I'll improve it. Yes.
For mission understanding.
For machine understanding. Okay.
To the study of the product, we work on the funding software.
Okay.
Program.
See, I want you to tell, I want you to explain, have you written any program anytime? Any small piece of code have you written as part of your engineering?
C language.
In C language, you did it. What is the use of this? What did you do? Why do you write coding at all? See, programming is nothing but you're writing a code. So the code is whole, you call it as a program to execute it, correct? Why do you write a program, first of all? What did you do with your programming? See, few people are already experienced. That means you already worked on, either technical, non-technical, or some people are very fresh here. Why do you write a program? Why do you write a code? Give me an example for what reason you write a code.
Computers only understand zeros and ones, no sir. So for that we have to write program and compile the program.
You're absolutely right. Computer can understand only binary format, which is zeros and ones, right?
Yeah. Yes,
So
sir.
why should you are writing in a computer? What is the reason? See, my intention is, let's say you come for this course, correct?
Hmm.
You come for this
Yeah.
course for you to get a job. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
For you to do a job, you need to perform certain things, right?
Mm.
There is a purpose you come here. That is for a job. Why you write a program? What is the purpose of it when you write a program?
To solve the particular task.
Perfect. To solve the particular task. Give me an example, a task for what is a task, what is a code you have written. You understand? This is correct. To complete a task, give me an example.
For example, if I give addition of two numbers to the let us take a calci as an example.
Okay.
So there we have written for variables a plus b. For that we have given code.
Let's take an example, as you say, if you want to do an addition, you pass two numbers and you have,
Yes, sir.
right? So
Yeah.
what is this called? See, there are two types of programming. One is called system programming. Another one called application programming. Okay. So whatever is a program which you have written, let's say you are writing a program to add two numbers. Okay. So you can write this one in any programming language like Python, C, C++, or Java, correct? And for you to execute this program, you need a computer. And for you to develop and run this program, you have to develop it, which is human readable by us. We compile it and you execute it, correct? Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So is it a system programming or is it an application programming?
I think
Yeah. Yes, go ahead. How many of you say it is a system programming? How many of you say it is a application programming?
I think that is application programming, sir.
That's application programming.
Yeah,
Okay.
that whatever a plus b.
Yes, guys, it is your calculation application, right?
Yeah.
Correct? So here the system programming is your operating systems. So the system programmings are called your operating systems like your Windows OS, Mac OS, Linux OS. These are the system programming. Whatever is we are doing is we are concerned about of application programming. What are the types of application? Currently, you say you have a calculation, right? Which is your mathematical calculations. Let's say you have a scientific calculations, right? Or you have a discount calculations. Let's say you go and buy some products. There is a, let's say you buy 5 products of, I can say 5 pens. That's 5 into a price of a pen, 10 rupees is 50. There is your arithmetic calculations. Then let's say there is a discount applied on top of it. Then you should be knowing how to calculate all those things, correct? It's your application, e-commerce application, right? So there are different types of applications. What? Okay, so we are not concentrated on system programming at all. For us, our applications to run or your code to run, we are not going and developing a programming like your Windows or Linux or Mac. These are all already there. With your computer, you get an operating system. On top of your operating system, you install the required software and you execute your programs. So our focus is only on the application programming. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when you say application programming, what is an application? How do you use an application? Give me an example. What is an application? How do you use an application? Yes, calculator.
Which is used for actions.
That's correct. Calculation is already told. Any other things? These all come into the mathematics. See, I'm asking you a real
Like
application. Yes.
our
Zomato.
applications like okay,
Sorry, can you repeat one by one?
Google Pay.
Say again. Okay.
Sir, daily applications like GPay,
Okay. GPay.
Phone Pay, applications right now, sir.
PhonePe. Can I say fintech applications?
Yeah.
GPay, PhonePe. Correct. Both are doing the same thing, right? But they have a different brands, right? Yes.
Yes.
Social media. Perfect. See, social media like Facebook, Instagram, right? Mail applications, correct? Mails like your Gmail, Outlook. Yeah. Any other? Yeah, Skype is also communication. See, communication application. See, communication.
Yes.
Your communication is your Skype, WhatsApp. Yeah, Teams. Yes. Any others? Games.
Instagram. Okay.
Yeah, Instagram has come here. See here, IJ have given for the social media applications. Yes, you have a game.
Okay, sir.
Every day in, day out, whoever is using your computer or a mobile, you are using applications, correct? Right? So, in an average, you will use anywhere from 3 to 100 applications a day, right? Today, you will be using the telecommunications is initially when it started only for voice. After that, it gone to the SMS, short messaging service. Now, being smartphone, you can do too many things today. You have a WhatsApp, you have Facebook, you have an Instagram, you have a Twitter, and you have a food delivery applications. You have a transport application like your Rapido, Ola, Uber. Yeah. Yes. Then let's say here transportation. Abibus, Red Bus, delivery apps. What is delivery apps? No, that's not a delivery app. Porter is a delivery app. You transfer from one to here. So yeah, it's a food applications, right? Zomato and Swiggy, correct? Correct, guys? Anywhere from starting from 3 applications to 100 applications you will use. All of these are either it might be a mobile application or a web application, right? If you are using in a mobile, it is in a mobile application. If you are using in a browser, it is a desktop web application. Clear, guys? All of you?
Yes, sir.
So we are developing the applications. Okay, we are a application developer, not a system developer. We are not see the difference between system developers and application developers is as part of a system programmer, you should be knowing about of your hardware and you want to communicate with the hardware, right? Here we are not communicating with the hardware. We have a predefined programming language. We write a programs in that one and we understand what is the use of this program. Then automatically it will take memory allocation as well as storage and everything, right? Now, are you clear about of a programming? There are 2 types of programming. One is system programming, which is your operating systems. When it comes to the desktop or PCs, you have a Windows, Mac, Linux. In Linux, again, it have a different flavors. Okay. When it comes to the applications, each business is, you can create an application for each business, right? So your fintech applications, social media applications, communication applications, games, transportation, delivery, food, whatnot. Today, for everything, it is automated. You write a program to automate a manual process, which is called digitalization. What is a digitalization? Let's say you go to a bank and you started filling a form for withdrawal of your money, right? So then it's a physical form, right? Someone has to have a format and print it and keep it ready. You write it and you give to a person. This is all a manual process. Now we do the automation of that one. For you to today, you want to withdraw money, you require nothing. You go to an ATM, you keep a card and you enter a PIN, you are able to withdraw it, right?
Now, can you explain before, but you don't know, I mean, you can keep it all.
Yeah. So guys, the business keep improving. You take any business. Whenever you want to improve your business, if it is a physically operating, there is a limitation. But if it is a virtually operating, there is no limitation. Take an example of a telegram I want to send a message, right? If I want to send, let's say, an invitation for my a new shop opening, imagine I have to send an invitation to 1,000 people. I have to print 1,000 invitations and I have to post the address to all of you and it should reach. There is a mechanism. But imagine now in WhatsApp, I design one pamphlet or a invitation digitally. I send to 1,000 on the spot, right? You will receive instantly, right? Am I correct? Understood?
Yes, sir.
This is the power of digitalization, right? Even for the business, what happens is the business keep growing. So maintaining of physical resources is tough. So for you to order an application earlier, what happens is you go to a restaurant, a person will come with a small notebook and he will make a note of what items you are ordered. Then he go and give it to the kitchen and he will bring it back. Today, it's not like that. In kitchen, there is a screen. Here, he will be having a tab. He will selecting the items and the quantity. When he says submit, it automatically goes to the kitchen. This guy simply go and bring it. So these are called digitalization. So digitalization is required for any business to improve their business in the maintenance and in the profits. So that's where they require different types of applications to be developed according to their business and its need. Clear on this part?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Now let's go on types of applications. What are the types of applications you have? Types of software.
Yes, sir. Mobile applications, web
Oh,
applications, desktop applications.
perfect. So mobile applications, web applications, and desktop applications. Right? So with software, you can develop three types of applications. One is mobile, web, and desktop applications. I want an example to be given on mobile applications, web applications, and desktop applications. Can you please help me? Mobile applications, 2-3 applications you can give me. Say,
Yes, sir.
phone call
Facebook.
is not an application. Phone call is your telecommunication. You require a signal for it, correct? If you don't have a tower, it doesn't work. But whereas if you have a Wi-Fi, you still send the messages through WhatsApp, right? Do you require a signal over there? Only Wi-Fi is required, internet is required, not the telephone signal. So this SMS and your calls are depending on your towers or signals. That is a pure telecommunication, but rest of the things, you require only the, calculator. Okay. Calculator comes under which application? Is it a mobile or web or a desktop? In all the three places you have. Okay. Let's take it as a common as a calculator, right? Yeah. Give me an example of mobile application. The application works only in mobile, nowhere else. Have you used Paytm? Paytm,
Yes, sir.
you can't use it in a web application. It's only purely required in mobile only. Have you used Ola? You can't use the Ola desktop. They have a website. You can't use it. But you have to, if you want to, also they will show you Android and this one. Then you have Zomato. Also, why these apps it's only required in the mobile is because it is connected with your location, right? location, location, payment, and lot of things are there. Right? These are not the pure mobile applications. They may have a websites, but they are not working through that. Even Flipkart started like in initial days. What Flipkart did was they want to completely get rid of web application. They want to go for a mobile, but it didn't happen. Right?
On the home page like that.
Yeah. So now coming back here, guys, these are the applications which works only on the mobile. Paytm, Ola. Let's say I go here, I go to Paytm. So it will not show you for me to, transfer the money or any of the services. It will not show you. Let me go here, Paytm. Let me type.
So you want.
See here, paytm.com. I'm opening this website. Right, guys, it is slow. Let it happen. So this you cannot do any of your transactions, right? Okay, but whereas, can you give me an example of web applications? Games, few games which you can play only in the, yeah, give me an example, specific. See, any game which you can play only in
Like-
the Fortnite, okay. We guys
Microsoft.
may not be aware of the names, but I'm still giving whatever it is for our reference. Yeah, web applications, yes. Amazon. See, Amazon will work in mobile also and web also. Yeah. Next. Guys, are you opening your browsers every day? You have a laptop, right? What do you use it for? Yeah. Google? Okay. Google is a search engine, right? So you want to search for something where you want, see, you're new to this place. You want to find it out, a hospital or a food, right? Or a movie theater, right? You use it for it, right? Yeah. So you can use Google as a mobile. That's the reason I have separated here. Paytm, Ola, and all. This is only purely mobile applications. But this is available. This Amazon, Google is available as part of mobile application as well as web applications. Yes, guys. Any other applications you want to say?
Microsoft.
Microsoft. What is in Microsoft? Microsoft is a company, Prithvi.
It's also a web application. Was.
No, Prithvi. Microsoft has an operating system Windows 11 and it has so many other softwares. Give me an example, a exact software or application which you use.
Netflix.
Yeah.
So Microsoft Word, Excel.
Let's say
Word.
Netflix is called OTT. I'm giving Netflix also here in the both the places. Okay, Netflix. See, guys, what happens is every business has its own requirements, whether my application can be a desktop or a mobile or a web. The reason is it's according to the business, right? It's not according to you and me. It is according to that. Imagine Paytm you can do from the web. Right? Then what happens is it will require a OTP. Now it is binding with your device over there. Here for web, there is no binding at all. Okay. So they decide what applications can be used where. So it's all purely business need. You have to give a justification about a why. Okay. Let's take a Netflix here. Then you have a Amazon. Then you have all this Facebook, right? All the social media, right? Yeah, I'll come to that. Social media, your Facebook, Instagram, you have a LinkedIn, right? See, now what is happening is all these applications, whatever you see, they are available in mobile as well as web applications. Which one is better for you? For you, if you want to, make a transactions or you want to send a mail, which one is prefer? You prefer a mobile application or a web application? Which is widely used? Mobile? No, my question is very straightforward. You want to send a mail or you want to watch a movie. Which one is better, web application or mobile application?
Mobile application.
Mobile application for you, Prithvi. Okay, rest of you people.
Mobile application.
See, guys, See, web applications.
Web application.
Yeah, web applications are more convenient because you have a big screen. See, watching a movie in your TV is better, or watching a movie in a theater is better. Theater, right? Obviously, you have that experience, right? Same here. See, if you are on the travel, you want to send a mail. It's convenient for you to do through mobile.
Yes.
But if you want to draft a big mail,
Yes.
it's tough for you to do in mobile, right? Because the screen, you have a limitation on the screens.
Scrolling and.
Yeah, scrolling, all those things. But here, you have multiple tabs you can open, right? See, in the mobile, right, what you do? You open one application, again, you have to click somewhere else to move between the applications, right? But whereas,
Matter is something you're typing.
yeah,
On C and doing matter.
correct. Correct. See, from your laptop, you can open 10 applications easily, flip between it is easy. You have a big, but whereas in a mobile, it is convenient while you are driving or we are on the transit, somewhere you're going. It's easy for you. But otherwise, web applications are much more useful and user-friendly. It has a big screens. Okay. So coming back to desktop application. See, these mobile applications, web applications we are using. Today, any uneducated person also has a mobile. They doesn't know what is computer, what is a browser. They doesn't know. They need not know. But they will be for sure having a mobile application where they know how to use a camera. They know how to, use a WhatsApp. They know how to make a call. These basic things they are aware of it. Web applications, not everyone will be aware of. Whoever is having the system experience or working in front of the system, they will use a web applications. Correct? Now, what is desktop applications in that case? What is a desktop?
Internet Explorer, like.
Internet Explorer, okay. Okay, I'm writing here Internet Explorer. It is I can say browser, which is Internet Explorer, Firefox, Chrome. Yeah, Mozilla Firefox, Chrome. Huh? What do you mean by desktop? What is mean by desktop applications?
Say Windows.
Yeah, Shweta, say again.
Windows.
Windows. Windows is an operating system, no? That's not an application, no? It's an operating system
Okay, sir.
that can run your desktop applications or a web application also because you have a browser, right?
Yes, sir.
What is the default application?
What is default applications? No, what is a desktop?
Desktop.
See, guys, see, writing a code is not at all tough. Developing an applications is not at all tough. But for us to understand why, what, when, how, these are questions to be done. Okay, so there is a reason for everything. So first you need to understand whom you are writing a code, why you are writing a code, who is the end user. A lot of questions come into picture. So for that one, we need to have a small understanding or a reasoning about of it, right? So why I'm saying all these things is you can go and learn programming. There are so many sources. You can learn from the books, you can learn from the YouTube videos, and you can learn from the documentation from the programming itself. Let's say you have a Java, they have a documentation. You have a Spring framework, they have a documentation. But why we are assembled here is it's not only technology, there are much more things which is required for you to be understand for you to develop an applications. So my intention is to make you a better coder or a programmer or a developer. And also it's not only getting into a job, but once you get into a job, you should stand on your own and do a lot of stuff. For that, this is a foundation. So what is a desktop? What is a laptop? What is a PC? Did you hear the name PC, personal computer? Then what is desktop? What is laptop?
Laptop is traveling.
Laptop is traveling purpose. Okay. Okay. One moment, guys. Hello. Yeah. Tell me, guys. So what is a PC, personal computer?
Not using
See guys, you own a computer, it is called personal computer. It is personal to you, right? You have your own username, password and all you set, right? I can't use it, right? So your personal computer has three types. One is desktop. The desktop is your screen, your CPU, and your keyboard and mouse are different. That's one form. Second form is your laptop, where everything is included together. Third one is nowadays you have a all-in-one computer. Your screen and your CPU is attached together. All you require is only for the keyboard and mouse is separate, right? All these things are called PC, personal computer. And there is a server. A server is nothing but dedicatedly running a software in certain location. So coming back to your desktop applications is nothing but it is your personal computer where you alone can use those applications. Let's say I have a computer and you have a computer. If the application is installed in your machine, the desktop application, I cannot use that one. Okay, let's take an example. By default, I got a Windows PC. Let's say me and Muni, right? Muni and me got both the same laptops of Dell with i5 and 8 GB RAM. Now, in both the cases, there is a Windows Edge browser is installed. Now, Muni went and installed Firefox on his machine because he needs that one for a different purpose. From my machine, I cannot access that browser, the Firefox browser. It is installed only in his machine. That's where it is called desktop application. It can work only in that specific desktop. Right? It's not in my desktop. For example, I went and installed the Chrome. Muni cannot access the Chrome from his machine to my machine. Because both are independent machines, the software will be working, that application will be working only in that desktop. Right? That's called desktop application. Again, I'm repeating here, the desktop is nothing but your personal computer, which can be in any form, either a desktop or a laptop or an all-in-one. End of the day, what is the difference is, as a desktop, you have a different individual components. As a laptop, if you have all the things together, but in a all-in-one, you have few components attached, few are separate. That's it. But this is called PC, personal computer. All of you are clear?
Yes,
Now take a step, MS Office, Microsoft Office. Microsoft Office is a licensed version. Let's say it is costing me 8,000 rupees. Let's say I installed MS Office. I can use Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft PowerPoint, where Muni cannot because he did not install that software. He didn't buy the license for it. So these are called desktop applications. And you have a lot of Adobe related softwares. Adobe CorelDRAW, Adobe Photoshop. See, these and all, what happens is you install the software in your local machine and you alone can use it, nobody else. Okay, clear all of you? Yes,
Yes,
guys?
sir.
Yeah. So now these are about of three types of applications. As part of our program Java Full Stack Engineering, we are focusing on the web applications, neither mobile applications nor desktop applications. We focus on web applications where we develop the application. It can run in your browser. Your front end and back end will be running in the same machine, and we will do the end-to-end transactions. Okay. So that's where I have explained you about of the types of applications. The scope of our program is web applications. Are you clear on this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Now the placement process, right? Let me go ahead and so Visapriya, you only asked the placement process, right?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. See how the whole program is structured into three parts. Okay. So program is divided into three parts. So part one is your programming language, which is Java. So which you can expect in 1 month of time. In 1 month of time, you will be completing the Java where you can apply for job where whoever is looking for a Java resources, core Java resources. That means from first month itself, you are ready for a job. The first month is completed, you are ready for a job. Second month, which is part 2, is a web applications, or I can say a backend. Let me make it clear here it as backend. So as part of a backend, you will learn your database, which is Postgres. You will be learning JDBC, that is Java Database Connectivity, Hibernate. Then you will be learning servlets, JSP, Spring. In the Spring framework, you will learn Spring Core. It's called Core, Spring MVC, and Spring Boot. Okay. With this one, you are a backend engineer. That means you know how to develop. Here it comes in the web services also, guys. Web services. Now you can go and say you are a backend engineer where you can develop the web services as well as backend code, which is database and server side coding. So from 2 months, this is in the second month itself, you're ready for, you can apply for the jobs of backend engineering. As part of part 3, which is more of like a front end, where you will learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and React.js. Okay, this is by the 3rd month. Then you can say yourself as a full stack developer. Now, this is ideally a 3 months process and it may be extended for few days. That's the reason we are giving a timeline as 4 months. By 4 months, you will be a full-fledged full stack engineer where you can apply for the jobs either as a core Java or a front-end engineer or a back-end engineer or a full stack engineer. You have 4 swords in your kitty. You can apply 4 types of jobs. If a company is asking only for the front end using React, you are eligible for it. If a company is asking only for a core Java developer, you are eligible for it. If someone wants only the backend engineer, you are ready for it. If someone wants both Java full stack engineer, where backend as a Spring Boot framework and front end as a React.js, you are still eligible. So that's where you have 4 types of placements. This is what is a whole, either on your own or ourselves. But for us, we don't give you the placement from first month itself because majority of our clients will ask for a full stack resource. Because once you get into a job, they want you to start working on a project, then again train you. That's the reason nobody will ask us to, give me a Java resource where we will train them on other things. No. That is the reason from our side, once you are done with 3 months, this is a full stack developer, we will start providing the placements for you. And we have a wider network in my LinkedIn. So let me show you. If you see in my LinkedIn connections, do you see here how many connections are there? 25,773 connections. Do you see that? Yes, guys?
Yes, sir.
So if you go for search by is a position, let's say CTO. Okay. Search with filters here. Let me go here and try to search with filters, people, locations. Here I want to go for people in my first connection. 1 second, guys. I want to show you our network, how many people we are connected with it. Let's say CTO. If you look after here, there are 1400 results. Can you see this? 1400, about 1400 results. Can you see this? what I have highlighted. This one. Are you able to see this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so these all are our network guys, whom we personally know, the CTO at Exact, Salesforce. If you see the first, these are directly connected with me personally. Co-founder CTO of Turnier Technology Solutions, CTO at DSP. If you look after, we have a wider network of C-level executives, which is CTO level. What I say is CTO, then I'll show you VP engineering, Vice President engineering. If you see here, there are 1100 VPs are there in our network. Overall, we are connected with C-level of more than 15,000 people who are constantly looking for the resources, who are trained and get ready to work on the project from day one. So what we will do is our team will start reaching out to them. It's already we are a lot of requirements are there, but we will refer you only after the completion of a program. That too, you have to complete according to our need. I will start teaching you. I'll give the assignments. I'll give you the projects. You have to start performing. You should be consistent to the classes, understand, do the given task. Then we definitely place you in the 4 months is ideal, is the time to complete the course. From there, anywhere in a days to in a 2 months of time, you will get placed. That's what is my confidence level. Right? Did I answer your question, Vizigna? Vizupriya, did I answer your question? Is that what you're expecting?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Any questions for you guys?
So,
So-
how many chances I get to sit in the placement process?
Can you repeat again?
How many chances I will get to sit in placement
How many?
chances? That
In-
means 1 time, 2 time.
Any
one
number of
company.
chances. See, until you get placed, we are with you. Okay. We are not here to give you a count about of 1, 2, 3 like that. No. We are with you till the time you get placed. And we will be forming a groups also. There will be a references will be there. And there will be people keep posting about of the tech stuff also, all the latest things which is happening. Okay. So here we are not telling you that you will be given this 5, 6 and all. No, there is no eligibility as such. I'll tell you as per my expectations. Once you are ready, by your third interview you should get placed, because always people are bit nervous with your first interviews or second interviews. But my confidence level is I never want to tell that in your first place itself, first interview itself you get placed, because I am a little uncomfortable on that one, because I have to see your confidence. But as per my knowledge, by your third one, you should be get placed. Third interview, you should be get placed. That's how we want you to made you ready with the skills of all these 4 things: competence, communication, collaboration, and culture. Guys, it's not a mere technical training program, but it is more of like a coaching for you, right? So it's not that 1 year, 1 hour I'll teach and whether you learn or not is not matter. For me, what matters for you is how you're progressing, right? How you're building your skills. Are you ready with it? Are you able to communicate it? What you have done. Are you able to communicate it, whether you understood something or not, right? See, in a IT industry, the basic expectation is the communication. One is explaining what you know. Another one is asking the questions others when they ask you to complete a task. That is the first thing. Second thing is either you can do it alone or as a team. If you are doing alone, you require technical skills. If you are working with a team, you require technical skills and collaboration skills. And least but not the least, the culture, right? they will give a right culture about of, let's say you are not going for a office for few days, you want a leave. You have to, send a mail to them. You can't abruptly, don't go to the office and all, because there are works are planned for you. So how you communicate with the people about of your work, your promotions, your appraisals. Appraisals is every 6 months or 1 year, you will set up a goals along with your manager or a lead. Then you will review the goals for your promotion and salary hike. And on-site talks. How do you talk to the client? How do you talk to the colleagues? These all are things come into the picture. So along with competence, these all you will learn. So that's what I mean to say. In third interview, you should be able to get placed. But you are eligible to start applying for the jobs from first month. First 1 month is completed, you can step out and you can start applying for the jobs. So there's nothing wrong. But from our side, as I told you, our client's expectation is a minimum full stack engineering. That's where they may utilize you in a full stack or a front end or a back end according to the need. In case if they want you to teach something or they want you to convert, they will give a additional training and put you across in the different streams also. So it's more of like a pure reference from our side. Yes, I'll say these people are handpicked by me, got trained by me, and you can take them into your projects and they will be better than the regular crowd which you get it. That's what is the confidence which we are giving to our clients. Understood?
Okay, sir.
Yes. Any more questions, guys? I'm done for this session. Any more questions if you're having, I'm happy to answer you guys. Fine, guys. Thank you. Thanks for your time. Okay. Please reach out to whomever you connected with for the further process. Yeah. Thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.